morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are, what time it is. So, I started my PlayStation 5 Diablo 3 run a couple weeks ago-ish, and it's been a little bit easier. I've been referring to Icy Veins. They're known for really good builds. I mean, normally I kind of mess around a little bit, but this is the Barbarian Whirlwind Wastes set. You see I got all the waste sets, so Task of the Waste, Sabaton of the Waste. I pulled one Primal to this set, which I think was just dumb luck. But Primals will have all of your stats as the best they can be. And then the plus 625 strength I did with the augmentation, which I'll go over here in a minute too. But you can see it's a good little setup here. Some of these are ancient legendary. That I got lucky too, but one thing you'll notice that's unique about this: gain the Tough as Nails passive. So a lot of people aren't sure what this is. So if I go here, this is basically what it is. That's what I get. So these are all your passives. You can farm them until you find one if you like another one. You want to use something like that. Where's the Fury one? Damage. I mean, there's so many different options here. And obviously Wrath of the Berserker, Insanity, Rend Bloodbath, Swords of Plowshares, however you say that, Battle Rage, Wrench and Smash, Ground Stomp, which is good because every time you do that you stun the enemy, so that's clutch to use. Whirlwind, Wind Shear, and Ancient Spear, Rage Flip. I built this, like I said, off Icy Veins. Basically did their build, and I don't really use Ancient Spear a lot. I've considered changing it. I'm not sure if there's a big difference yet, because I haven't tried it out, but I just left it there because that's what they had, essentially. Get some more Paragon. You see my passive, those are my powers from Kanai's Cube. I actually added, I think it was the helmet? Yeah, so I added the augmentation twice, which, if you go all the way to the bottom, you might be wondering, well, what the hell's an augmentation? So, basically, you need an ancient item or legendary gem, which they've been dropping specific gems for this. It used to be you had to upgrade them, but it seems to be that they actually have gems specifically for this reason, which I can show you right now. I think I have another one in here somewhere. Oh, maybe I got rid of them all already. Hold on. Yeah, so there's I'll probably pull one here in a minute, but then you would add that gem. So your weapon is a 30 plus gem, at least a ring or an amulet, I'm assuming, is going to be 40 plus gem. Armor requires a 50 plus gem. So that level, whatever you get it pulled at, you can upgrade it in your greater risk. But what'll happen is when you upgrade, you're going to go to the Amethyst, Emerald, Ruby, Topaz. So that's going to be your Vitality, Dexterity, Strength, Intelligence. That'll give a buff to your gear. As you can see there, it says Caldesan's Despair rank 125. So I used a 125 gem to level him up. It's plus 625 strength. I used 3 of the emeralds, or rubies, rubies that are tier 10. Which I got 2 left here. Characters don't share. You have to actually put them in here and take them out, something like that. But Most of my stuff's tier 10 here. That's not tier 10, but if I go to remove, take these out, right? Combine, let's see what I got here. Not enough for set, but weapon is going to be damage. That's damage to elites, damage to melee attackers, critical hits, and life per hit. So I'm going to go true fashion and use these. So I have 2 of those on there, and then it's a tier 9. I'm going to use one of these, kind of mix it up. So that's going to be other, 220 vitality. They have a little bit more life, but more attack damage. So go all the way down, augment ancient item, whatever positive, and that's one of the only other ways to upgrade the armor. I mean, if you pull a primal, that's not a bad one to run it on because you're probably going to keep that, obviously. But you can go here and change up some things. Life per fury spent, resist all elements. Some of these you can change if it's better, but it'll tell you. Vitality will go up to 1000. I'm at 998, so I probably won't mess with that too much more. Not right now, anyway. This vitality goes to 500, and I'm sitting at 480. Life per second goes up to 55, 28, so again, not too far off. I mean, it really depends on what you want to do. All these different options, essentially. Anyway, without further ado, I'm going to try to run some grinding out here. Let's see where I'm at. Level 81, 82, 82. So I'm in the 80s. I'm going to have to hit probably at least 90. Actually, try 92. I'm just going to jump a couple here, see what happens.
I wish you luck.
I usually just cruise around here, try to find elites. If I get kills prior, so be it. One thing about this build is once you hit them, it already starts doing damage, so you can kind of move around a little bit. Kind of get that damage divided up here. A lot of these ads, all you have to do is hit them once and they're usually going to die. So I spent a lot of time messing with them. Some more elites, hit the Wrath of Berserker. Something I don't get is the Barbarian, unless Wrath of the Berserker's on, he can get 1-times out of nowhere. You'll have ran this before. You can probably tell like how crappy it is to be pushing and grinding and like just get that one death out of nowhere. It'll be an explosion or some cheesy range shot. My companion has the bracers that spawn the elites there, the elite pack. But that's what's that explosion? So it'll spawn the extra elite packs every time I get the little totem, and then give me this little orb. So see, I stay ahead of the curve here. You'll get the meter to go. I mean, honestly, the ads are good, but you don't want to waste too much time just trying to get ads. Try to focus fire on all these elite packs. That's just a little lightning bolt orb here. Another elite pack to spawn. Never actually made it to Great Rift 150 on my own. Usually had people come in like non-season characters, Paragon like 10,000 or something ridiculous. But before Diablo 4's release date, which is in June this year, I've just been tinkering around, kind of refreshing my memory to see what might be new, if they might keep the same theme. I've seen the tidbits of like mounts and various things like that, so it's definitely going to be different. I know they announced it in 2019 that they're making it, so the long await will drop again in June. So if you're interested, Diablo 4 will be launching June 15th, I believe, something like that. Don't quote me on that. But so far from what I've seen, there's a couple characters they've shown in the previews. I'm not gonna lie, I'm excited about it, which is why I hopped back on Diablo 3. However, again, I've had it on PlayStation, but didn't really play it a whole lot. A couple friends play it, but such an old game, you know, people have to really want to play it. I'm just gonna go to the next tier. Gonna get hoarded here. It's done. I'm doing the rent. Start doing a little damage. So it sucks, if you get that one-time surprise death, you'll lose your one bonus. No primals. So to unlock primals, you have to solo a Great Rift at 70. And I'm pretty sure I've been at that for a while, so don't know why in the world they're not dropping for me as much. It's supposed to be 1 in 400 drops, roughly. Now, if you want to go faster, you can do things like hit your portal, do your upgrades, all that, but I tend to kind of run through and see what I got. I don't have enough for it. Oh, what the heck. No ancient legendaries here.
Such a brave soul.
I cannot afford that.
I've been using the blood diamonds or whatever to farm on my other characters. But I think I'm just going to try to get more legendary ancients going here. Gotta grab a couple upgrades. So you'll probably not need the topaz for like the barbarian. Use them on a wizard or necromancer or something like that. See damage right now. Strength 10.8k. 10.8k is not going to change. Don't need that gem. Not trying to get too crazy high Paragon, but at the same time, if it happens, it happens. Most of the secondary characters I've wanted to build I've already done on this, as well as my best accounts on my Xbox, but I can't live stream directly to YouTube as easily, so decided to give it a shot on PlayStation, and so far so good. It's still fun. I mean, if you're into it, it's not a bad game, but primals don't only drop from greater rifts too. They actually will drop world drops anywhere you basically can get a legendary. I'm trying to upgrade those gems a little bit more. I don't do as much as I should, but if you're not sure if there might be like something drop, you can just hit like down on the D-pad, see the map, and it'll show you if you missed legendary drop. It'll be red like the life bars on these guys if it's a primal, but again you have to unlock it. Solo a greater rift level 70. Just felt like clearing that out for whatever reason. Next level 3. Try not to stay too much in all the chaos like that. Those magic abilities, little arcane orbs, will definitely get me. Gotta be careful. I don't want to die. There we go. Sometimes you'll get that, you'll go through like an easy one and feel like, man, I can move up, and then they'll give you different bad guys, and a little bit tougher to get down. Say I just keep cruising until I find the elite packs, or I totem that I can pull the elite pack out of. shrine. It's a technical term for it, but some characters are beefy enough that doesn't really matter as much. Just kind of brush it off. Get my rewards on these guys. Nothing dropped I need. Alright. Keep on keeping on. Couple stragglers, don't really need to mess with them. Some of these levels will be quick and short, some will be a lot longer. This little spurt should be enough. A little bit more. So there's different various builds. The Barbarian's one of the simpler ones to run. I mean, I'm not hitting a lot of buttons. It's kind of casual, something like that. But I made a Necro tank build that's pretty fun. I mean, he just decimates, but a lot of the range attackers stand still when they're attacking. Whereas, like, the Barbarian's constantly on the move. Still no primal. We're gonna get about 10 a drop. I always go with the highest percent just because it makes sense. Let's see, oh, we got it. Let's go. I believe you get 5 as opposed to 4 if, in fact, you finish it in 2 minutes. I tend to go a little bit longer so I get the extra XP and stuff out of it. It helps me level up faster. Let's see what we got here. Oh, normal legendaries. That's fine. More legendary drops, more likely you can get a primal out of it.
I cannot afford that.
Alright, let's see here. I guess I can show you another build or two. I don't have a whole lot. I mean, I got a necro, barbarian, wizard, which that's pretty fun. Witch doctor I haven't really finished yet. This is a pet build, and then this is a necro pet build, but I haven't finished either one of them. It's a skeleton build, the skeleton pets or whatever. It's actually quite fun, if I don't say so. This guy I think is a little bit 103, 103, 102. I have Nephilim Rifts. Get some of these keys up. I don't have any primals for this character. Let's see, I'll just annihilate these guys. So although he's ranged, I got a little warp I did. Again, this is Icy Veins build. They got pretty clutch stuff. And it saves you the headache of trying to collect things and figure it out, not do it right. Thought I got that. Alright, I'm gonna show you what I got here. Swift Harvesting, Final Service, Spreading Malediction, Standalone, Blood Tide Blade, Manila Channeling, Ring of Royal Grandeur. So Blood Siphon. Siphon Blood's pretty good. Purity of Essence. So it basically gives you life. And it's a primary attack, so it fills your essence. And I got Death Nova, Blood Nova. Simulacrum, Blood and Bone, Blood Rush, Hemostasis, Frailty, Aura of Frailty, Bone Armor, Dislocation, a bad mix, and then it's the Trigouls set. Funnery Pick, pretty clutch slap on there. Dante's Binding, Triggle stuff. Convention the Elements, Crispin Sentence, Iron Rose, a Guild Search. I thought about slapping a gem on there. I hadn't really tinkered with it in a minute to save gems. A Guild Search and the shoulders, A Guild's Power, should be at the blacksmith. Took me a minute to figure that out and get them. Haunted Visions. Squeak. Alright, back to it. It's just a Nephilim Rift. Doesn't matter how fast you get it done. Kind of trying to see if we get any loot, little loot grab out of this stuff. It's a nice beefy little tank build. Sorry, my cat's attacking me right now. What is going on with you, sweetie pie? Just a nasty build, really. This was fun and kind of easy to run up Greater Rifts from scratch again. I still have to grind, just cut it out like crazy. He's got an aura that basically curses them if you see it. It's a permanent aura. So getting near them, buff your damage and everything. You don't have to. This is Torment 16, but it's gotten this much easier. I mean, I'm pretty much just walking through it at my own pace. So basically wash, rinse, repeat. I mean, you can see a couple different builds I used here. Just to run through and see. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Augment your stuff. Run this stuff. Till next time, any questions, comments, put down below. Let me know. Hope you guys enjoyed.